Conscious Lifestyle Facilitator. This channel is dedicated to full power living for mind, body and soul. Here to empower you, to enrich your lives, to guide you and to help you in your process of transformation so you can live a real great, fine and dandy life. Okay, so I am continuing with the theme of full power living. I believe we are on full power number 8. So I hope you've been following along, and if you haven't, please go back right to the beginning, and it just gives you some lovely, wonderful tips to guide you and help you on your transformation process. So today we are covering full power living for the mind. Okay, so this is really my 5 ways to live the life you deserve by using the correct mindset. Okay, the 5 are competence, confidence, courage, certainty and consistency, and why it matters when you really want to go for it. Now, my story is I've always worked for someone else. You know, I've had loads of jobs, always just to pay the bills, you know, nothing ever really satisfactory. And then in 2017, I had a really very traumatic experience, and I lost my baby as soon as he was born. And for me, it was such a traumatic experience, and it made me realise that I just don't want a humdrum life anymore. I'm doing this to pay the bills, but I'm not getting any satisfaction and fulfilment. And it was a big eye-opener for me, realising, you know, something can happen to you at any time in this life, so why not make the most of it and really, you know, try and live to a life that you truly deserve. Okay, so that traumatic experience that happened to me was also very life-changing. Okay, so I left my comfortable job I was working at the Royal Mail for the few years before, and I stepped out on my own. I was just like, actually, I don't want to work for anyone anymore. I want to have my own hours. I want a freedom lifestyle. I'm going for it. I had to do the work, as I always say in all my videos. I've had to really work on myself. Like, I used astrology, human design, personality type. I've working on my mindset, which is what this one is about. So if you're going to take the plunge, now don't get me wrong, I still work, I teach online. I teach English online to Chinese students, so that's my regular income. Wildling Ways is a work in progress, okay, and I'm trying these many different things, and I really want to build something from Wildling Ways. And so with that being said, these tools that I'm giving you now are always a work in process. Okay, so we'll start off with the first one. The learning curve is competence. Okay, so the good thing, when I was working for Royal Mail, I had a lot of time. I was walking a lot, and I had a lot of time to listen to podcasts and Audible. Brilliant education, on the move. Days went really quickly. It was fantastic. Okay, so I would listened to a lot of entrepreneurs. Okay, Pat Flynn, Jen Kutcher, Amy Porterfield, and Tim Ferriss, 4 Hour Working Week, and a whole host of others that I can't think of the top of my head who they are now. I admire these people. You know, everyone starts from something, and it's usually not much, but they have the belief in themselves, and they do the work on themselves, and they go for it. You know, they take these actionable steps, and that is it. They all take action, and that is one common goal that connects everybody. If you're going to take action, things are going to happen for you. Okay, if you're going to wait for life life happens for you, not to you. You know, you're here to kind of make an impact in some way. So going it alone isn't for the faint-hearted. It's not for everybody. Some people love the comfort of their own job, and that's absolutely fine as well. You know, if you're doing something that you really love and it's bringing in and it makes you feel safe and secure, so be it. You know, that's good. That's a brilliant thing for you. But for the rest of us, and we all want to we want to step out on our own, you have to, like I say, not for the faint-hearted. You have to really kind of focus. You have to get clear. You have to, it's a work in progress. You're forever working on yourself, okay? So it's about getting out of, it's having, when I say competence, you know, it's stepping out of your comfort, it's stepping out of your comfort zone, and it's focusing on what you're good at. Everybody is good at something, even if you think it's something really trivial. Someone's here, you're always here to learn off of other people, the way I see it. There's always something that you're competent at and that you're able to share with others. And it's just taking those actionable steps, having the confidence, working on the confidence and feeling competent, and then just going for it. So the next one, yes, is confidence. Right, so I had to, as I keep saying, I had to get really focused. I actually got a life coach a few years back to really kind of narrow it down, found out where my strengths were. I got goals, I got the correct mindset, knew where I was heading. So I've always had that direction from the help of the coach. Obviously I've used, and since then, I've used human design, I've used astrology, I've used typology, all those things to really get to know myself on a very much deeper, more energetic and spiritual level as well, because, you know, that's kind of all the thing I'm into anyway. With the confidence thing, you know, this has been one of my, you know, one of those things, because I don't feel confident a lot of times in everything that I've done. You have this imposter syndrome, is a very real thing. But I think you have to know that everyone, even the top notch, have felt this in the past. You do when you start out. It's about it's just one of those things, but you work at it and you overcome it by using various different tools. I've done all the courses, worked on this deeper level, and I've had to go through this uncomfortable spot. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, by Susan Jeffers, is a great book actually. I read it when I was about 18. And it's just and it all comes down to fear, really. Confidence, you know, masks fear, or, you know, it's kind of, they're intertwined in some way. So you've got to really realise your self-worth, be brave, have the courage to do something, and really believe that you're good enough, because you are enough. You just need the courage, and you just need to go and jump on the bandwagon. You know, you must be prepared to work for yourself on a personal development on a daily basis, okay? It leads on, really, then we have courage, okay? You're not alone. You're never alone on this journey. There is always support. I'm here to support you if you want, okay? I've joined, there's many spiritual business owners, boss babes, the mindset champions, health and wellbeings, life coaches. Take your pick of people, really. As I said, I'm the eternal optimist, the enthusiast, the realist. I love it, so I'm always here for you, okay? Always. But just remember, it takes courage. It takes this inner strength that we all have within ourselves. We all have it. We all have it. And if we don't, we do have it, and it helps to surround ourselves with people that can encourage us as well, okay? I know it's hard with the security aspect and this safe, because we all, you know, as human beings, we want to feel safe, and we want to feel secure. So if you are starting a business on your own, do it as a side hustle then. Work and do the two so you feel you've got the confidence and the courage to just then make that your full time. The next thing is certainty. I've put here, so resistance is your friend, certainty. So there's a resistance in the sorry, this is from my blog. Sorry, I'm reading from my blog that I've done. So there's always a little voice in your head, isn't there? Going to you, oh, isn't it easier just to carry on? Carry on, it's easier what you're doing. And that's your ego getting all protective, as it naturally does. You know, your ego, people are like, oh, get over your ego. But your ego is here to support you, and it doesn't know any better. It just wants to support you. It wants to be protective for you, okay? So it's very... even with that ego in your mind, you've just got to know is it happens, but you just have to trust and you have to let go, okay? If you've been working on yourself and you're in alignment with your working on your values, you've niched it down to what you really want to do. The resistance is there in the beginning, and if how you look at it is you just look at it there that it's just to help you, okay? It helps you in the way that you push through it, okay? Because it gets you stronger each time. All these tiny little steps that you take you're gonna get a momentum going to succeed, okay? You are then in full receiving mode. Next, so important, finally, is flow and movement, consistency. Okay, as I've been saying, this is no walk in the park. You just don't set up a business. I'm so certain of this. And you don't get all these offers coming. There's a lot of noise out there. There is so much noise, and you've got to kind of be seen above the rest. A lot of competition, so it isn't easy, okay? So it takes resilience, it takes perseverance, and it takes consistency to succeed, okay? As I said, I have a regular income from teaching English, so that comes in one day. You know, I'm building this up, and I want to be, you know, make this my thing. Wildling Ways is, you know, I want it to encompass everything, and I want to build this up to make it that this is my full-time income, okay? Okay, so it's always have the security, of course. You don't want to be left high and dry without any cash, okay? I sold quite a few things to put money into courses to get me going on this. I just thought, because I knew in my heart of hearts, this is what I was meant to be doing, okay? I took a leap of faith, and as I said, with all the tools that I've used, human design, astrology, and I've worked around that, so I'm always in this place of, you know, sometimes it is uncertainty sometimes, but I truly believe that, you know, I'm here to succeed in what I want to do, okay? So I've invested a lot of time, and I trust in this whole greater universe that I'm going to be okay, and I always am. You know, I can go back in my life, and I've done everything that I've really set out to do, everything that I've done, because I've taken action and I've just made the changes and I've done it. So, you know, really, you have to work out what you want. That is your why, and what is your idea of success. It takes, as I've written here, tremendous lady balls, action and movement to step up to the next level. But with the right mindset, it is possible. You've just got to go for it. I live by my motto. It's not just the destination, but it's the journey getting there. And oh, what fun it is. It's fantastic. I hope you join me in this journey of transformation. Please let me know about your own journey of transformation. I'm so interested. I love hearing about how people, you know, what people are doing in their lives and how I could be of service to you. Please subscribe, comment, get in touch with me, have a look at my website. Keep it real, people. Love ya. Mwah. Bye for now.